When am I gonna do a karaoke stream? Every stream I do is a karaoke stream, dude. That's my secret. Unfortunately, for you guys, every stream is a karaoke stream. Too bad. I want to hear you and Mugetsu sing a song during the arcade night. Mugetsu is a famous singer from Romania. Did you guys know that? Traditional folk singer. He sings Romanian songs exclusively. We sang the Wellerman once during Lethal Company. We did. No, I think we did. A little part of it anyways. Not the full song. Some of these areas are practically hidden. Kind of annoying to base coat. Maybe I should have used the airbrush. But it's a little late for that now. It's been a long time since my friend last wanted to play Lethal Company. Lethal Company is one of those games that's really fun initially and then it kind of falls off a bit, I guess. That's the case for a lot of games, I guess, but very high highs, and then it becomes a little boring. I convinced my wife that my Christmas surprise present should be a Warhammer 40k painting kit. Wait a second. Christmas surprise present? You have suggested it? You already know what it's going to be? This is a very interesting surprise. I don't understand the... It's okay, I guess. It just sounds to me like the surprise is no longer much of a surprise. Now, you might find this concept surprising. Maybe you can forget, you know? Maybe you will forget, but that would be an issue if you forgot about it between right now and a couple months from now. Because you've already thought, this is complex. It's gotta be a surprise which one? Ah, okay, there you go. I think the playlist has ended, guys. We can change music. What music do we want to listen to next? I can't see what I'm painting, which seems like a problem. YMCA? I can't listen to copyrighted music, or at least none that I don't have, you know, permission for. Death metal? Okay, I should never ask you guys for anything ever again. You will get the lo-fi playlist. Sea Shanty 2? That's a banger. Yeah, some of these areas are gonna be a massive pain to paint. Like I can't really find an angle to properly paint some of these areas here below the carapace, like below on the chest. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna paint this. I guess we just jam a brush in there and we just hope for the best. I can't really see if it's pooling, but I guess if I can't see if it's pooling, we also will never be able to tell the final result. I should have probably base coated this using the airbrush in full Wraithbone. That would have been easier. If only I hadn't glued it to the base, yeah. God, this Lowko from the past is an idiot. So many easy solutions. Now, here's the real question. Do you think Lowko from the future will learn? Of course not. That guy's still a fucking moron. Oh, wrong paint. This is the cool walking down the street music. Actually, I kind of have to do, yeah, we want to basically do like a pinkish mix over all of the stuff except the darkest carapace. So how does this look on the... Okay, yeah. So including all the tentacles and the face and the maw and everything. Did someone say tentacles? Yes, dude. Lots of tentacles on this guy. Why do you think I'm painting Tyranids? There's not much that I love more than tentacles. There's a lot of tentacle enjoyers in the chat. I don't know what it means either. A lot of octopus fans. How does this even work, dude? It's hard to begin, or it's hard to realize where the carapace starts and ends, and where like the maw begins. It's all like one fluid motion on this guy. Okay. I want to do a lot of blending, especially for the tentacles. I think I'll leave the inside of the maw the color that it is right now, because that one's going to be a different hue anyways. Maybe I'll regret this in the future. Who knows? But I think it's okay. The maw needs to be quite dark, so I think if I base coat it with this color, if I block it in, it's gonna look a little bit too bright. I could just darken it down, but I feel like if I keep this hue that I have right now, it's probably gonna turn out better. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have a lot of experience with this at all. You're so bad at uwu dating games? What is an uwu dating game? Do I want to know? I don't know if I want to know, but maybe give me the quick rundown. It's where you date an uwu? Like a dating simulator game? What is the end goal for dating simulator games? Like, what is the win condition? Yeah, is it really? Usually it's sex. Okay, interesting. All right. And I'm the program sucks at that too. Oh shit, I'm almost at a Wraithbone. That's not good. Because I don't have more Wraithbone. Just like in real life. What do you do when you run out of Wraithbone, chat? I have a color that's kind of like it, but it's not quite the same. I guess it's okay to use brain matter beige. I'm not 100% convinced. That is a great plan. The win condition is the blow dryer? All right. What's going on, Rambo? How are you, dude? You bring up uwu dating simulators and Rambo is immediately here. You have 6 pots of Eshin Grey? Damn. You're an Eshin Grey enjoyer. An Eshin Grey connoisseur. I think this part over here is also supposed to be bone. Yeah, this is also a bony part of the mini. This arm for sure, but then also the little carapace that goes across over here. I need to record it one day. I trained my younger cat to stand on her back legs to ask for daily treats. You can train cats quite a bit, I've noticed. Now, for now, they're young, and they're willing to listen to you. My cats still know the commands that I taught them when they were little, and most of the time they're like, yeah, nah. But we have a pets chat channel on the Discord server if you want to share a video. I'm sure many of the Discord users would appreciate it. I don't think I've ever finished a bottle of paint, guys. I kind of thought that these bottles of paints were like the biblical story of like the loaves of bread and the fish. That you just keep using them and using them and using them and using them, but I think I may be out. Are you selling your carbide, sir? Didn't you just get one like half a year ago? After you sold another one that you had like a half year before that? Didn't you have an electric one and then you traded it for this one? He's churning through cars. It's complicated. The car relationship, it is complicated. It's like Facebook in 2012. I see. Let's just continue the base coating. Dude, I could have saved myself quite a bit of time if I just did this with a fucking hairbrush before we started today. It would have been really easy and really quick. Would have been probably about 3 minutes to base coat this. And then like 3 minutes to clean the brush, but I've had my car for quite a few years now, already. Time goes by quick. We love it when you're base coating. Oh, you do? All right, perfect. I don't love base coating personally, but I'm glad you do, Echo. Feels like I'm just blocking in little bits of color here and there. Maybe I should get a larger brush, to be honest. I feel like I should not be getting a nice brush, but just something that fills it in real quick. Just something where we can smear the paint on there fast. It is basically a podcast, I guess. That's true. We can't really continue working on the sack and like the little connecting piece anyways, because it needs to fully set, which takes like maybe 45 minutes or so. So we have a little bit of time before we can go back to the other part, so it's not that bad. But it would be easier if I didn't do it like this. But it's all right. It's not the size of the brush, it's about how you use it. I do think it's the size of the brush, actually. Doing this with a tiny brush would take a lot longer, no? You managed to automate a thingy to 6 clicks in 35 seconds from 2 business days for each query? This sounds like some nerd shit over here, but great job, dude. Is my bottle actually empty? No, there's still a little bit coming out. You won't be allowed to sell or buy a car soon because of shenanigans. Ay, this does sound like a complicated relationship with a car. Car shenanigans, huh? Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Well, I hope it sorts itself out, man. Sweden has some of the cheapest diesel and gas prices in Europe right now. Our petrol is a liquid usually, Selderic. You're saying in Sweden it's a gas? I'm sure the Netherlands is some of the most expensive. Nice. I spilled a little bit onto the brown area. Benzene. The Netherlands always has very expensive petrol. Or diesel too, I guess. Or gas, if that's what you want to call it. Usually we're like top 1 or top 2 world with most expensive. Isn't that nice? You guys have no idea how much it costs to fill up my Rolls Royce, chat. Streamers drive Rolls Royces, right? Pretty sure. €1.45 right now a liter in Sweden. That's pretty good. I don't think I've ever experienced it being that cheap over here. I've had an electric car now for the last like 3-4 years or so. So I don't actually follow I don't really follow the gas price over here as much. It's kind of nice. No wonder you all ride bicycles, yeah. Where you have to sell your car because of debt mitigation? Oh shit, all right. That's a yikers. Hope you can sort it out, man. That does sound pretty frustrating. The funny thing is that in the Netherlands we now have too much clean electricity during the summer months. So much so that there is not enough storage. The storage is exceptionally expensive. So the government really tried to get everybody to get solar panels. And a lot of people got solar panels. There's a lot of benefits to getting solar panels, right? I got solar panels too. Really nice. But then it turns out they also need to be able to store it when the, like 1 in every 3 houses get solar panels or whatever. It needs to be stored. So there's like a surplus of clean energy. And it turns out that it's not that easy. It's a weird luxury problem. The Netherlands are on another level. I mean, we have a lot of dumb shit going on too, dude. Don't worry about that. But it does seem like a nice problem to have, right? This is the future government's problem. Yeah, that's basically it. A lot of problems get pushed forward for the next government to deal with, but then it's never dealt with. It's a similar problem right now with farmers in particular. Like, farmers in the Netherlands get fucked over every couple of months. And a lot of it is due to governments just deciding that they're not going to deal with it, but, you know, the people that come do it next can go ahead and figure it out. And investments in storing energy is apparently extremely expensive. I don't really know. Yeah. Storing electricity is quite polluting from what I understand, so it's a bit of a mess. Now, the Netherlands does a ton of food production. We have a fuck ton of food production over here. Agriculture in the Netherlands is very, very substantial. So it's, yeah, it is a bit of a meme. Well, basically there's these, from what I understand, right, so I don't really follow it very closely, but there's these goals, right, that the European Union set up for each country to be able to emit, right, as far as climate change and all that goes. But apparently there's proportionally so many farmers in the Netherlands that it doesn't really add up. So the government is trying to get some of the farms to shut down. They're trying to buy them up and reduce them and try to make sure that they're cleaned up a bunch and all that. But obviously a lot of the food that the Netherlands produces gets sold to other countries. So like, yeah, you can solve the issue locally, but if there's no one making food there, someone else is gonna have to pick it up in another country, and it doesn't really, it just perpetuates the issue, right? Like, it just shifts the issue to another country. Humans will have to eat. I like to eat usually, personally. I'm a food eater. I'm not exactly sure what the number was, but I think like 3/4 or so of the food production over here get exported, something like that. So like a very substantial amount, much more than we currently use up. that's true, Ramble. Like I said, I'm not really fully up to date on the whole thing, so I don't really want to comment on anything in particular, but it is a complex situation. And obviously a lot of folks in the government are like, climate change, what about housing and immigration and a lot of short-term thinking. And pushing forward of problems. Just let other people deal with them in the future. It's fine, let other people deal with it. So yeah, a bit of a meme. A problem for the next generation. Okay. More color blocking. Yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Just built nuclear reactors. We have a bunch of nuclear reactors over here. I think we're making more. This was one of the big things that they wanted to do recently. Nuclear energy, kind of OP. I know in Germany people don't really like nuclear energy, right? France has been pushing and proposing to send people to show how it's done. Yeah, France has a fuck ton of nuclear energy, right? It is kind of insane that we have the technology and then a lot of countries are like, how about no? Obviously there's reasons, but 70% of energy in France is nuclear? Okay. Well, Germany is also like the most populated country in Europe, right? Like it's kind of a big deal. Yo, have a good one, Peter. Take care, man. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out, eating donuts. Oh wait, no, that was yesterday. No donuts today. The UK just took all of its coal plants offline? Oh, nice. Maybe we can figure this out, guys. Holy shit, man. Maybe humanity does exist in a couple hundred years. Holy fuck. But like in large numbers too, you know? Huge. Hey, what's going on, Rekian? It's been a little while. How are you doing? You're doing a little bit of laundry? Nice. Okay. Is that the base coat of all the, no, there's more ribs. Jam it in there. Cedric gifting a sub to Mr. Rekian. Huge. You did laundry before? And house cleaning and cooking? Holy shit, dude. Cedric. He gets a girlfriend and suddenly his whole life is in order. His life is in check. Holy dude. You only launder money? Oh, hold up right now. So you wear dirty clothes and commit crimes? Interesting. You've been unemployed since May, KEKW? Oh, hold up. Weren't you thinking about doing your PhD? Or am I mistaken? You want to be unemployed, but you can't afford it? I think that's most folks. Fuck, I wish I was unemployed. PhD stands for perfectly happy doctor? Really? They called me PhD in college, Echo. Pretty huge dick. No, sorry. You thought about a PhD some years ago, but it's very silly. And also there's like no open spots in Sweden. Okay, I see. I see. I'm looking for more tourism-related archaeology jobs. I guess there is a lot of fun stuff that you can do, right? Even like museums and stuff. A lot of cool shit you can do. I'm subscribed to the, on YouTube, to the British Museum. They have archaeologists come on all the time. And they're actually working on some really cool shit. Not just curators, but also like people that are, you know, doing research, and there's a lot of cool shit. Ba, ba, ba. I guess technically Lowko is unemployed, he doesn't have a real job. True, dude. Anybody self-employed is basically unemployed. That's how it goes. An LLC? That is a very American way of doing it. Other countries have different ways of doing businesses, Dark Server. What does LLC stand for? Limited liability, whatever, something like that. In the Netherlands, I identify as a corporation. Me, the person, Simon, identifies as a corporation. For tax purposes, I am the company. I am the one who sells. Now in the Netherlands, if you earn a certain amount of money, and it's very low, you have to be registered with the tax authorities and Chamber of Commerce and the whole shebang. It's very easy. I believe nowadays you can set it up fully online even. There's obviously a lot of benefits to it too. But you can't be a Twitch streamer or a Twitch partner or a YouTuber or whatever and not be self-employed. I don't think you can be. I don't see how you could do that. Yeah. Or you would have to make no income. But that doesn't make any sense. It gets problematic when you already own a company and then try to get Twitch and YouTube income taxed. If you have like say you have a company and like mowing lawns in the Netherlands, which isn't a very Dutch job, but that's the first thing that popped into my head. Say you have a paid lemonade stand, right? And that's you could add like a different job description or occupation type of thing to your, it's pretty easy over here. Like it's, this country is run on people that are self-employed. At least a lot of it is. There's loads and loads and loads of small companies. Yeah, you can branch out very quickly. Like it's literally like one little addition in the Chamber of Commerce. Maybe sending them a letter, maybe, if you need to. I needed to send them a letter when I added Lowko TV as my official business name. I need to like actually physically send them a letter, but I would imagine that's not really the case anymore. They make paying taxes really easy, yes. I mean, leuker kunnen we het niet maken. Wel makkelijker. It's a decent enough mantra. No, the Netherlands does a bunch of that shit really well, I think. At least I've not really had to deal with like weeks of waiting and like pages and pages and pages of documentation and all that. It's been... But I had to register in the Chamber of Commerce as soon as I turned 18. Because I was making websites. So I was doing a lot of paid work. So I never actually did like a quote-unquote regular job, whatever that means. Generally, the business form you choose in the Netherlands depends on the size of the company and the amount of employees and the amount of risk that you want to take. It depends on loads of stuff. The Netherlands is pretty nice. Yeah, people complain a lot in the Netherlands. People love to complain in the Netherlands. But I think it's pretty nice. Obviously, it's not perfect. I don't think there is a place out there that anybody can call perfect. Maybe there's some folks in like Monaco or something. Maybe Monaco, but you know, if you want to live there, you need to be a multimillionaire in the first place, right? So it's kind of shit. Complaining made a lot of things good, yes. Well, complaining is ultimately what drives progression, right? Like, if we were all happy about the current situation, nothing would ever change. Nothing would really improve. Complaining is the backbone of any society. It sounds dumb, but... Okay, I think that's a decent enough base coat on all of the limbs. I probably should do another one. I should probably do another base coat of this shit. Maybe we can take a little bit of a step back though and do something else for a sec. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like try and do a tiny little bit of fixing on some of the parts of the little section. The section? Thank you. I made a little bit of a spill over here, for example. And I want to make sure that I relayer some of the ugly bits. Yeah, complaining is definitely a Dutch pastime, but... I'm glad you have a sense of humor, Lowko, but can you not take it to work with you? Oh, dude. If somebody would tell me that in a meeting, NMR, I'd immediately be pissed. No fucking way, dude. Excuse me, this is an office where we try to not enjoy ourselves. We prefer a more toxic environment. I will be that coworker. The one who's an absolute pain in the ass. That's your job? Really? No fun allowed? Jeez. Careful who you joke around with. Your words have consequences? Jeez. I mean, obviously there are certain things you shouldn't joke about, especially not at work, but to be told, I feel like most of that is obvious, no? Then again, I've never really worked at an office full-time before, so maybe I... What's up, Sarah? I finished The Harbinger of Decay. This is going to be a relatively quick painting, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. Like I do want to take my time, as per usual. You were joking about the manager not being present, so we were, quote, taking it easy. It's just a harmless little joke, right? But I see what you mean. Oh shit, this also has to be right bone. No, hold up, Ramble. You came up with that one by yourself. Yeah, a very toxic work environment is not, yeah, can't be very fun. How do you know which part or which color goes where? Well, there's no rule, right? Like, you can paint it however you like. There are like, so I have, for example, the box right over here. You can kind of take some of the hints from the box. They also have a lot of good artwork on their website, but you can just do whatever the fuck you like. And there's no rules as far as painting goes. As with any art form, there will be people that purposely break the rules because they're rebels and they're horrible people. Don't trust those people. No. I like blocking in colors mostly the way that the box art does it, at least for now. I think the people that make the official box art do a really great job, for the most part. But yeah, you can do whatever you like. Yeah, I'm gonna be painting for maybe another half hour or so, and then we're doing some StarCraft 2. It's hard to see where some of these parts over here start and end though. The thing is about some of these sections, they're practically invisible, right? Like if you... A lot of these details are not even really visible if you would put it down on the table. So some of the details that are kind of difficult to decide on where they should go, they're usually also the ones that are the most hidden. Most of the time it's fairly obvious what color goes where. Okay, I'll have to tidy that up a little later. We're gonna add a little bit of a dry brush, I think. Yeah, we're gonna add a little bit of a dry brush on... Yeah, we'll just add a bit of a dry brush on all of the parts we have painted so far. Well, not on the bones, but on the sack. Just to tidy back up some of these areas. Add a little bit of a highlight back. I will do some glazing as well over some of these areas later to get rid of some of the texture, but this is okay. This looks like a Zerg. Yeah, it does look like a Zerg. Which is exactly why I guess I like him. I like the Tyranids quite a bit. They do look like Zerg units though. I think it's actually officially the other way around. Like with the chicken or the egg story, what came first? The Tyranids or the Zerg? Seems to be the Tyranids. So maybe Blizzard was inspired a little bit. Yeah, they also definitely took stuff from Alien. And Alien, I'm sure, also has all kinds of stuff that they didn't officially or originally come up with. Geiger came up with the original design for Alien. I think I've seen some of his artwork. Do we have any news on the topic? What's Microsoft going to do with the Blizzard games and their IP? There have actually been some updates there. They recently announced that StarCraft 2 is coming to Game Pass. I think November 5th or something is what they said, or September 5th? What was it? Anyways, near future. And word on the street apparently has it that Blizzard is developing like a first-person shooter type of game in the StarCraft universe, or maybe like a Helldiver-y type of game. But obviously none of that is official. I think Jason, what's his name, Schreier or something? I think he tweeted about that a bunch. And he seems to be usually quite accurate with those sorts of things. I mean, it wouldn't really make any sense for them to not do anything StarCraft related, right? Like, it's a no-brainer.